Don't know if the stream's back. I'm just. Oh. I think here we go in chat.
Right, I am incredibly sorry for the interruption. We had a slight internet hiccup, but all has been cleared. Thank you very much for your patience. And Shawnee, thank you very much for covering in text chat.
No worries. You might want to bring back my feed though, so I can keep commentating properly.
Alright, stop. Okay.
Well, yeah, internet went, so
Yeah.
Discord closed as well.
There you go.
Oh, then we're getting punched in, well, almost punched in the face. Managed to dodge the fist. And I'm back. Zemu dealing with Volga quite well. Still has 2 half dungeons to clear. Are we seeing spin strats? No, just that one. And Bongo is down. Kai receiving their iron boots.
So Kai did go back for Nocturne then.
Yeah, that was first thing I saw when I loaded the stream back up.
Awesome.
You know, holding the iron boots above your head seems like they're going to come crashing down on your skull. It seems infeasible.
So both our runners are in go mode.
Yes,
What is faster? The second half of both Forest and Fire or Shadow Temple?
Well, it's more than a half, unfortunately, because Forest Temple was just the courtyard. Oh, Kai's about to get hugged. Or not. Never mind, that was actually a pretty good save. Was expecting a hug.
And whilst hugs are nice, please make sure you've got permission first before you hug someone.
Not those hugs.
And also Gibdo hugs aren't that nice either.
Yeah, those hugs come with a side order of brain being eaten.
I would have said life force being drained, but...
Both. Both is good. Well, both is bad, but you know. Oh! I'll put this one the wrong way, but do we mention finishes on here?
Yes, we do.
Well, we have a finish. 155.02 from Sedi?
Yep.
Sedi sounds right.
GG.
This won't be too much longer now. Kai's only got 1 dungeon left to clear.
I'm going to predict 20 minutes. 20 minutes on Kai's side, 25 minutes on Zemu's.
Sure. That seems fair.
Either way, these are going to be some pretty quick finishes.
Yes. Chat, it is still too soon to call it a jet.
Yeah.
But, you know...
I think it can be a jet. Like... Yeah, I think, depending on your routing, this is a jet.
But remember, folks, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Oh my god.
Atoll protected.
We're going for
I am nothing if not the consummate memer.
surely. We're on a train here, not a plane.
There is nothing saying that Jet 2 Holidays can't do trains. Come on.
You have a point.
But I've got a whole sword. Literally, there is a Minecraft diamond sword on the shelf behind me.
Nice.
It's a foam one, but it's still a sword. There's also a keyblade up there, but that one's not mine.
I mean, to be fair, Keyblade is used kind of more like an axe, right?
You're not wrong. Kai about to find what I'm pretty sure is their third bow.
Yes.
It is! All three bows! There's our boss key. Boss key in Forest, I believe, was the very last possible check. Which means Forest and Fire both have boss keys right at the very blooming end.
The difference being is Fire Temple, if it's earlier, then you get to skip a bunch of the dungeon. Forest Temple,
Yeah.
you're gonna be doing Forest Temple anyway.
You ain't got a choice in the matter, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have dungeon shortcuts enabled, so if we did, then you could just beat Forest Temple really quickly.
Yes.
Anyway, happy 2 hours. I think it's my turn to do the
Go
shout
for
out. So of course, we do have some amazing runners on Restream today. We've got Kai24 and we've got Zamu. If you haven't already, please go check them out, give them a follow, show them some support. And thank you to the pair of them for letting us have them on Restream today. The unsung heroes of every Restream are of course our trackers. They're the ones making sure that the graphic on screen, underneath our runners here, as well as the medallions that they've got, is up to date, so that commentators can focus on yapping, and you in chat can just look at the stream and instantly know, oh, they have these items. If you haven't already, go follow Holobro, go follow Lady Draco. They do deserve it. Yeah. Shout out to my co-commentator, the wonderful and cute Shawnee, and who is also a sheep.
Come on, I've had to at least once. I'm going to try to be obligated.
And of course, I am Chemical Sky, who is also in the booth, as well as your restreamer for today. If you would like to find out more information about the Scrubs tournament, about Scrubs Central, or if you want to volunteer for our restreams, then check out our Discord, which I've just linked in the chat. And if you want to find out more about the Ocarina of Time Randomizer normally, feel free to join the main Ocarina of Time Randomizer and Discord. The main OT Discord will feature information about the weekly races, about the Ocarina of Time Randomizer League, as well as always having updates when Uta is updated. Did you know that the dev team considered the randomizer done at 3.0?
I did, actually.
I did not until recently.
We are now at least a few versions ahead of that.
Yes, we're now on 8.3.
They put 3 down.
Yeah.
I remember 2.0. I played on 2.0.
The
It's come so far.
earliest I played on was 3.0.
Dang.
Yeah. And since then, we've seen slight changes to logic. We've seen a bunch of settings added. We've seen the WVC crash.
Speaking of settings being added, sorry,
Yep.
and a naturally fast boat.
Yes, we've had the boat sped up. We've had Bunny Hood go at Majora's Mask speed as opposed to your normal walking speed in Ocarina of Time.
Neum.
Um, we've seen a crash handler added.
Yes, so WVC seeds crash significantly less.
Yes.
In fact, I think not at all. And if it does, it's not usually randomizer fault.
It will also display error code and error messages if it does crash. That one I found out watching Vidya's stream.
Ah, yes. Yeah, never do. Fish.
Yes. Okay, what has the Chief Financial Officer got for us today?
Our last key.
Yes.
The executive producer is holding the key to finishing this damn thing.
I mean, the Chief Operations Officer and Chief... You said that this was Executive Officer, didn't you? Whereas I said this was Financial Officer.
Executive producer, I said.
You said Executive Producer.
The original time when I was doing it in chat.
Yeah. We can come up with some fun names for the different checks in Shadow Temple. People usually
I take my inspiration for that check from Disney's Toontown Online.
I think a lot of people refer to that invisible floor master as Karen or the manager check.
Really? Because I thought it was the manager.
Yeah.
Which is why I try to do something different every time.
It's either the manager or Karen. Like, I think they're both usable.
Yeah. Well, while we're going into boss fights we've seen before, I'm going to take a moment to go back to a shout out for the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Discord. And while I know it's bad form to be shilling another tournament in the Scrubs one, if you fancy a different way to play Ocarina of Time Randomizer, the OTR League is currently accepting signups. We try to be inclusive to all skill levels, matching you people equal to your level, for a fun, honestly, low-stress environment. You only have to get 8 matches done over about 10 or 11 weeks. Something I highly recommend, not just because I'm on the organizer team, but worth a look. We've got a whole section of the Randomizer Discord dedicated to the league. And we start after the Scrum qualifiers are done. Good bongo fight from Kai.
Nicely done.
As they go and enter the end game. They have obtained the 3 spiritual stones and the 6 medallions. Are they just medallions?
I think they are just called medallions.
Yeah. Ooh. And so we get shot in the back. Did they store a crouch stab?
Yes.
Okay. I know they did actually, because that should have killed. Otherwise, I saw.
No, they missed one jump slash.
Uh-oh. They're playing tennis. Oh, not bad. That was a good tennis, actually. Okay, Zebu has half a fire afterwards. Kai is going for the end game.
We have had 2 further finishes since Seti showed us that the seed was beatable. Jarek's finished with a time of 2:05.53 and Cine finished with a time of 2:07.40, finishing second and third place respectively. GG's to the pair of you.
GG's. Zavi, we don't know. This is a quality we have.
It is. It could be the capture card. It could just be It could be some setting that we don't know about.
Yeah. Zebu is now heading back into fire for their second trip, whereas Kai's heading into the castle. We're in the end game now.
Yeah.
Just 5 more fights to go.
To Lizalfos, to Stalfos, Salt and Pepper, or Time and Turmeric?
Not quite. The first fight is 2 Dinolfos,
The Dinolfos.
which are the most unpredictable enemy in the game.
Then it's to Stalfos.
Then it's 2 Stalfos. You're right with the rest. It's 2 Stalfos, 2 Iron Knuckles, Tennis Pro Ganondorf, and Wild Boar Ganon. Yeah, we can still see what's happening, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Also, I've not heard this tower climb music in so long. It does, honestly. Oh, Zemu almost failing the timer there. And we're through. Komatsu finishing in 4th with 2:08.59.
GG.
That's fun. Oh, triggering both Iron Knuckles without a big old sword is a big risk, but it seems to be working. Oh, that was beautifully done. I cannot fault anything there. That was great.
It was clean.
Simple and or clean. I won't start singing that song because we will definitely get hit by Disney. Speaking of things getting hit, Reset Button has hit the pig at the final time in 2:10.06.
GG's.
So we can now use that key they got much earlier in the seed to be able to progress the game, because that's something here they did not have a bow. Like I was doing what we call Wormadekentry.
Yeah, it was in the slingshot room in a chest which is normally not required, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know what the actual item is.
It is definitely not required. I want to say it's a recovery heart. Oh, that's brave. They have no empty bottle.
That's fine though, we can empty it easily.
I have to empty it now, pretty much. Risky though. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Looks like you punched the bolt back. Will this be a one side? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful session of counting with Kai.
Beautiful one cycle. That is.
After the 3rd hit, every subsequent hit is frame perfect. I'm pretty sure.
Kai had a rhythm, so was able to get it.
Yeah.
Because they had BPM.
Yeah, there is a towel. Like usually, I do it by just about when his hair is reaching its normal place. That's about when you should swing.
Fair enough.
It's not foolproof.
I just try and do the BPM blind, and if I fail, then I fail.
Once you get 6, you're guaranteed a 2 cycle.
Yes.
Also, Flint finished with a 2:11.12. Missed that watching the Ganondorf fight. Okay, Ganon has learned that a hammer is in fact a stabbing weapon.
But how we are able to stab with the top of a hammer? I guess?
Yeah, I guess. Zemu's having a tough time with this wall. It's true now, though.
I mean, thinking about it, it could be a. We could be using it like it's a secret cube.
That's fair. Oh, that was risky. Oh, that's a hit. Thankfully, Ganon only does 2 hearts of damage in this situation. Oh, little pirouette there from Ganon. And that's it. The final hit is landed.
Yeah.
Ganon is held in place by Zelda.
So
The sword gets charged with power from the sages for the final blow.
we have tenderized Ganon, we have scored Ganon, we have now cooked Ganon. Let's serve up some bacon. Kai has been finished in 7th place with an official time of 2 hours, 14 minutes and 1 second.
Which is a personal best for standard rule set according to race time. Very well done. 2:14 is a fantastic time. It leaves them in 7th place. And right after them, Vinter finishes in 8th with a time of 2:14.27.
Is that a snipe?
No, I think that's too long for a snipe. I think at that point a snipe would be like 20 seconds or less, because the final cutscene's 20 seconds. Audio swap over to Zemu to finish it up. Just has the boss here now, the dragon, and then the same climb as Kai just did. Should not be too much longer now. Zemu doing a lineup there to get that jump beautifully well, despite the fact that they have the hover boots, so did not have to.
Sometimes when in a race, you just don't think.
See, it's either not thinking or showing off, and honestly, either one is completely valid. Right, now entering Volvagia. Change here for the Fire Medallion and other related lines.
Oh yeah, Fire Medallion was vanilla. Deku Tree was vanilla stone.
DC was a stone, but not quite vanilla. Zemu demonstrating here that Volvagia does in fact have 2 hitboxes.
Do you want to explain this trick then?
Yeah, I can do that. So, when the fight starts, Volvagia enters this hole in the cutscene. That hole, the hole that she enters in last, actually has another hitbox. That hitbox can be damaged by bombs. Or any explosive. I think quite a few sources can do damage, but it's mostly explosives. So what Zemu did there was use enough bombs and stun hits to have the boss be damaged to enough where a jump slash will kill it, and then a jump slash killed it.
Meanwhile, we have had Mythic Salky finished with a time of 2 hours, 15 minutes and 57 seconds. They snag 9th place. And we are also joined by Kai. GG's.
Hello, thank you.
Hello, GG's. How'd you find it?
Well, I have a feeling that I lost a little bit of time early on, especially with that early bottom of the world play. But I don't know. I had the info about the major item behind bombs, so well, I didn't have the hint at that point, so it helped a little bit, I guess. But in general, well, it was a decent seed, but I'm a little bit disappointed with Fire Temple Wiki. I left it until the end, hoping that I could do that in Go mode and skip most of the dungeon, but when I found the hint, yeah,
Yeah, that hint was
it didn't
especially
matter.
mean.
Yeah, I saved a little bit of time by not going to Pierre, but it didn't matter that much.
Yeah, only having the hint. I can't remember what that hint was actually.
The hint,
remember seeing it in the first hour.
Both hints were in Goron City. Goron City Maze
Right.
and Goron City Medigoron.
Yes, I remember commenting on that one actually when we found the Medigo on one.
Yeah. What did you think about the fact that we only had 3 foolish locations?
It was okay, I guess. I mean, water was completed, Jabu, so I don't know. Thora Fountain. What else was? DMT and Gerudo Valley. So it was okay, I guess. So there's not a fourth one,
No,
I guess, or it is.
If they don't appear at Temple of Time, they don't exist.
It has to be a fourth one, right? I mean, in every
Not if there's not 4 locations foolish.
Oh, okay.
Or 4 locations that the seed can hint foolish.
Okay,
True.
so it depends. It depends of the locations of the seed, right? Okay, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, it's good to know.
Yeah,
The other hint being fire arrows on, well, fire arrows check.
Oh, I have a question about that. I was checking the map and the map tracker, and it was telling me that I had that in logic with hookshot and I don't know what else. Hoverwoods, I think I had too. And the question is, how do I reach that? By beating water? Or
So there is a scarecrow that you can summon on that on that area. So if you've got the long shot, you're able to long shot over to it.
I think I didn't have the long shot. That's why I'm asking that. I was thinking, it's not the magic bean, right?
I'm not entirely sure why that was showing as logic, because you need long shot to reach that.
Yeah, that's why I was concerned about that. I was a little worried. When I found the magic, I was like, okay.
And then you found the second magic, and like, okay.
What about the fire arrows? I'm going to skip the wasteland check and let's see what spirit has. So it ended up being nothing, but I was worried at that point.
Yeah.
From what we could tell, neither of the magics were actually the path, because they're both not locked by each other. We think it was the long shot for spirit key logic.
Okay.
Because you can't reach that din without having 3 keys. Spirit key logic's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at the end, I was hoping Nocturne was in the bridge in Song of Time instead of Ice Cavern, so I don't have to lose much time. One quick question, also related to Ice Cavern. When did King Thora skip went back to being how do I say it? Legal, tournament legal, instead of I remember it was banned, but it's legal. again, or it's still banned? That
Oh,
I
are you
think-
talking about going when you?
Kings or Escape without Ruto's letter, because
Oh.
in that
Yeah.
situation, if Nocturne was in Ice Cavern, well, I
that-
wasn't going for Ruto's letter.
The trick
So,
that you were doing, the trick going from the main part of the domain to go into Fountain, that is legal. You are allowed to
Yeah,
do that.
okay.
yeah. Yeah, I think it was made. I think it was only made illegal for a tournament because it'd just been found. But I think after that tournament was done, it was made legal. I could be wrong. It's been a few
I think
years. At
it
least
was legal. Then they banned the trick, and then I just realized that it's legal again. So
Yeah, that
and
trick
after-
is
Okay.
legal.
yeah, I was doing a little bit of research to find out when it became legal, but it's definitely legal. I'm just going to interrupt for just a moment because we have Krill finishing in 2:23.23 and Zimu just finishing on screen with a time of 2:23.56, which is 11th place, which is very good.
it's funny because if it was illegal to do, I think I did it in a couple of races of the qualifiers, so I would have been DNF because of that. So now I'm 100% sure about that. So thank you.
It turns out Router's letter was in its vanilla location. It was in the scale lock check in Lake. Which means that both that and Fire Hours were both vanilla. Which is too much vanilla for me. Yes, very, very well done, honestly. Great time.
Yeah, this kind of seeds related to the Scrot tournament and this preset in specific is really good compared to other ones. This type of seeds, these are really good if you don't want to take like 3 hours or more. If you are not really good on the rando, so it helps a lot. Because for example, on the new OT rando preset league, there are seeds that you have to do every single dungeon, or there are a lot of bad spots for required items, and you take a lot of time and you get tired, and yeah. If you are not good enough,
I'm staying.
this type of seeds help a lot.
Yeah, nice quick seeds in scrubs, and I think that's a good thing because it means that more people are able to actually finish seeds.
Yeah, and you get a lot of people to get into this. I mean, this game is quite easy, in my opinion, to get into in rando. But if you want to get decent or good times, that's another thing.
Yeah, the original Scrubs tournament was my main entry. Like the first one was my main entry into randomizer. Like I'd started beforehand. This is the place I got like my big start in it, and they seem to consistently make settings where it's beginner friendly and doesn't always take too long. I say when my first qualifier was like a 4 or 5 hour time.
And I remember my first experience with Rando was mainly Scrub Central. Although I wouldn't complete seeds and be in the main tournament until Scrub Season 3.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, little things like Furrows or Lens of Truth, but more Furrows that small things help a little bit with the route, and some plays like if you want to play aggressive and you have magic, you can play a little bit more aggressive, like going fight forest without strength or bow if you don't have minuet. Things like that help a lot.
Yes, we really do, actually. I'm glad that starting with Favors and Lens is becoming more of a standard.
Yeah, it can get really, really dumb with the chess game check.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
But we are now also joined by Zamu. Welcome on in and GG's.
GG's. Thank you.
How'd you find the seed?
I was confused the whole time.
The classic
But
random
that's not-
experience, then.
That's not odd though for me, so
Is there anything you still not completely sure on why it was there? You try and explain.
I just kind of knew that I didn't do things in logic. I kind of just gave up on it pretty early. Like, how do I say it? I think I saw Rudo's letter in vanilla, and I just
You
never
did?
found that, and everything, Ice Cavern related was locked there. But I don't think I actually needed Requiem after I got it, because I saw that Child Spirit was nothing, so it kind of like went back and forth between not knowing if I was in logic or out.
I don't think you ever found the scale. I can't remember where the scale actually was.
There was one on Volvagia I saw.
Oh, Volvagia had
Wait,
scale. I
had
didn't-
the-
Oh,
Yeah,
believe
that
me, I
was
saw that.
the second one. The first one was in Kakariko, I think.
Oh, it was chickens, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use chickens. Yeah, that would explain the logic there.
That could be it, because it was Cacta Phantom Ganon that I never really found, but like Epona could have been it. Hook could have been it to get across the bridge, it could have. A lot of things would have made sense.
I think my suspicion on that path is it was the hammer, because I think the hammer locked 2 bows. Not at least one, because there was one in the DM Death Mountain Crater Fairy. Can't remember where the other one was. So
One
then
in
you're-
fire, and the other one I don't remember. Maybe in
So-
Spirit, I don't know.
Bows
I
were
got mine.
Shadow Temple.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Shadow. Yeah.
And there was one. There's one in Death Mountain Crater, locked behind the fairy, and there was one in GTG, which is hammer locked technically.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Middle Testament Torchlight Room.
Oh, I skipped that. That would have.
Yeah, I remember seeing you warp away from that. I'm like, oh no. Honestly, that Shadow one did bail you out a little.
I was like looking for bow as my go mode item. So when I found it in Shadow, I was like, yes, I don't have to do anymore.
Yeah, probably a nice relief there.
I actually never checked Adult Save Warp, I don't think. I kind of just played Warp songs and forgot about that.
There was a piece of heart.
I can't remember if Adult Save Warp ever got checked.
I don't remember seeing it.
Fair
Piece
enough,
of
I guess.
heart and 5 rupees. I think.
We're talking about the location of where, when you save and quit, where that was.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the check. Okay. Adult was in the Lake Lab.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
We must have missed you do that one. That's fair enough. That's good to know.
Oh, big question I had. So there were only 3 barons. I know that's
Yes.
supposed to tell me something. Is that like something? There's always something in every place else.
It tells you that there is a major item in every location that could be hinted foolish. Because there are some locations that can't be hinted foolish, like Kakariko Village, obviously there's 2 songs there. Temple of Time, Neither of the castles, well, outside Garen's castle or Hyrule Castle specifically, and also Gerudo Fortress and Haunted Wasteland, because
Wait, no, what time? Can it be? Yeah, no, it can't. No.
it's been those are the ones that either they can't be because of settings, with the hints, or because it's Kakariko Village, or because they cannot be hinted foolish because of the hint settings. But it tells you that every other location, which includes all your dungeons as well, that all of them have a major item in them.
Okay.
There's no guarantee it'll be a useful major item, but it's a major item.
Yeah. I went to Lake as child early because I think I got the adult bean hint. But I also got the fire arrows was fire arrows, so that could have wasted that item, and maybe I shouldn't have gone. Being thorough in Lake, for instance.
I mean, we also got to see then that Russo's letter was on Russo's letter check.
Yeah.
Which, of course, it was.
That's what I assumed it was when I saw it, but that there's enough items in the game that you can any place could have two, so you're not supposed to just see one and then leave because
Yeah, very very sensible that sometimes.
I don't know. It's very rare that I see the only 3 barons, so I just wasn't exactly sure if that's supposed to drastically alter my play or not.
Goro, thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you for the raid, and GG's on the race.
Yes. Finishing with a 225.51. Sorry, I can't read.
They finished in 12th place. I cut you off there, sorry.
So let's just say Mr. Triple finishing in 227.12. Froppy finishing in 232.30. And Motches, I think, finishing in 233.09.
GG's to
And
everyone.
I think unless anyone's got any more questions, we could probably wrap there, honestly.
Does chat have any questions, or Kai and Zamu, do you have any questions? Any more questions for us?
About we were talking related to the false hints. It can happen the same with the hints related to dungeons, right? It can only be 4 or 3 or whatever.
There can only be, I think that only 2 dungeons can be hinted foolish, and it can't be a pre-completed dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, with the way of the hero hints, there are a maximum of 5.
Yes.
But this one I only found 4, so it can happen the same, right?
You can.
Where
there will always be 5 if possible. I think there will actually always be 5.
I mean,
did we find 5?
Yes, we did.
I found 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not the same as the fault.
We found Market to Queen Goma, Well to Twin Rover, Kakariko Village to Volvagia, Kakariko Village again, but this time to Phantom Ganon, and GTG to Bongo Bongo.
That's the one I didn't find. Okay. GTG to Bongo. Okay. Well, thank you for the resting, by the way.
You're more than welcome.
GG's again to everyone, and Simo GG's also.
GG's.
Yeah.
I had a quick question. Are these hints the fancy hints that have the gates, or are these just basic? There's an item in that place.
How do you mean?
In the other settings, there's some weird thing where it's if something hints for water or spirit, it can't also be useful in fire.
Oh.
Or something.
So the way the hints work.
Like the hints pretend you have to beat the dungeons in order, but the logic doesn't actually pretend that. It just like goes in order. Like the logic can make you beat the later dungeons first, but the hints have to pretend you have to beat the dungeons in certain order. It doesn't make sense to me, but
I'm seeing in chat saying it's not a thing in Uta.
The only thing that in Uta is that at least one of the hints has to be accessible. For Way of the Hero hints before you get to for it to be Way of the Hero.
Essentially, a hint cannot lock itself.
Mm-hmm. And if you get two Way of the Heroes for a specific location, then it cannot be for the same item, even if that same item is required to beat both of those Way of the Heroes.
Okay, so the two Cactivolve, Cacti-Phantom Ganon pointed to different things, even if they both needed both.
Yeah, they have to be different items. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thankfully, we got a very neat one there, which we got the hammer and the hook shot, which
But it could have been Epona's or Scale.
True.
Well, Fire was bow locked in this instance, and Phantom Ganon obviously bow locked, so that would have been the interesting one, I guess.
Also true.
Yeah. But no.
Imagine finding a hook shot. No.
If there are no further questions, let me go ahead and talk about the schedule. Because I am very, very sorry about that, chat. And also to...
Thank you for letting us know.
Yep, thank you for letting us know. Since one of the things that... We need to edit some of these scenes. Either way. Tomorrow, Sunday, September 21st at 1 PM Eastern Time, which is 5 PM UTC or 6 PM British Summer Time, 7 PM Central European Time. We have Scrubs Qualifier 10. Scrubs Qualifier 11 is on Tuesday, September 23rd. That will be at 12 PM Eastern Time or 4 PM UTC. Scrubs Qualifier 12 is on September 26th, which is the Friday. That's at 7 PM Eastern Time or 11 PM UTC. Then on Saturday, September 26th, and I've just messed it up. I tried to be smart. It did not want to be smart. I've just fixed it. But yeah. Scrubs Qualifier 13 is Saturday, September 27th at 1 PM Eastern Time, which is 5 PM UTC. And then on Sunday, September 28th, the final live qualifier starts at 6 PM Eastern Time, which is 10 PM UTC. We're going to try and get as many restreams as possible for you of the remaining live qualifiers. If you want to be pinged about when a live qualifier is, or if you want to get an offline qualifier, or if you want to just hang out and learn more about playing Ocarina of Time Randomizer, or just join the community if you've got any questions, join the Discord. Everything that you need to know about Scrubs Central, about the Scrubs tournament, can be found there. And as a reminder, offline qualifier requests close September 27th. And completing those seeds will then close 48 hours later. I believe we have a schedule command as well. You can also just find the schedule at in the link that I've just shared, which will tell you all the information about live qualifiers, as well as any of our bracket races that we will be restreaming or that are just happening in when the brackets start up. Finally, if you want to be a volunteer, if you want to help out with the restreams, be it a tracker, be it a commentator, be it a restreamer like I am, go into the Scrubs Discord. We have a volunteering channel. If you just want to be a tracker, type in there, say I'd like to track, we'll give you the tracking role. For commentators and restreamers, we do have a Google form that you can fill out, and a member of the stream team will be in touch. Once you've done so, it can take a few days though. Finally, we have the shoutouts. Shawnee, do you want to do the shoutouts?
Sure, let's wrap this up. We'll start off with our wonderful runners, allowing us to use their footage to restream today. Much appreciated. Kai24 and Zebu. Go give them a follow, go check them out. These two good people. We have our trackers, without whom we probably wouldn't know as much about the seed, because let's face it, I can't keep track of stuff in my mind. I'm not that good. We got Hollow Bro and Lady Draco. Thank you very much for your help here. We have our commentators. We have the wonderful Kamiko Sky and myself, Sean Money. Give us a follow if you want. We're pretty cool.
I heard Shawnee is also really wonderful.
I know you. Is it? I think it's M for Restreamer?
Yes.
Don't know why I did that, because the Restreamer is also one of the commentators, but you know. Simples. And I believe that wraps us up. Other than, I'm going to do a quick shout out to some finishes. Poire of Lavament, 237.21. Zor 2000, 239.58. And Jason Amelani, 242.43.
GG.
Well done, all of you all.
We're going to go and raid one of the runners in this race. So whilst you should go and give them some love and support, please do not spoil them about this seed. Do not talk about the seed, but do go and show them some support. Thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you in the next restream. Until the next time.
Bye-bye now.